Yes, yes. Monday, Monday, Monday. So I was thinking about I might check out that Lil Wayne Two Chains album.
Okay.
I'm thinking about doing a double review on a
It's
Lil Wayne
anything
Two
at this
Chains.
point is better than Busta Rhymes' shitty album. So
Yeah, I was thinking about
anything at
doing a
this
double
point.
review of the Lil Wayne. I was thinking about doing a double review on the Lil Wayne and Two Chains and the Rick Ross and Meek Mill albums. I was thinking about doing that.
Let's do it.
Okay, I'll plan it out.
Anything is better than Busta Rhymes' shitty album of the year.
Mm.
The worst rap album of the year. I'm already saying it. Worst rap album of the year. Worse than
I
West Side
still,
Gun album. West Side Gun album is number two, but Busta's is number one.
I still have to hear it though.
Yo, that shit is bad. I seen a review. I seen a review last night about it, and he gave it like a one mic. He gave it
Oh
one
damn.
mic. That shit was funny. Oh man,
And yeah, ELE 2 was a great album. I don't know
so good.
what he.
Yeah, but remember when he came out with the deluxe edition for that, he had like some trap songs on that shit. I'm like, what are you doing? These 40-year-olds need to stay in their lane, man. Like, stop experimenting.
Yeah, man, I don't know what they're doing.
Crazy.
Other than that, what else been going on? So you saw what Juicy J posted on his Instagram?
Nah, what he post?
He posted that he was dropping like hella projects for 2024.
Is he? I bet none of them should come out.
That's what I was thinking too. He has his one with project. He has his one with Project Pat and shit.
Oh yeah, a collab album.
Yeah.
That would be dope. Project Pat. I don't think we ever talked about Project Pat, right?
Nah, because I was trying to get some of his albums before I talked about him. To be real with you,
Project Pat.
I need to get a new light, man.
Where Kavase at? Kavase ain't showing up tonight.
No, he has to finish up some stuff, so he can't make it.
Okay.
What else has been going on? I still have to watch that Dress documentary and the Little Brother documentary.
I didn't watch them yet. They on my list. It's mad documentaries that's out right now.
Right.
Everybody named Mama got a damn documentary.
Everybody wants to come out with something.
You know.
Okay, perfect. Trying to share some shit. Hey, you say you got this album, right?
Nah, I got a second one. I don't have this one.
Oh, got you. I didn't realize a lot of these songs were short though. After re-listening to, I was like, okay.
Yeah,
You can tell this album was influenced by like Mad Villainy and
yeah.
shit. Yes, Raising Kanan's coming back this fucking
Mm-hmm.
Friday.
Yep. Season 3.
That's why I didn't schedule shit this weekend and stuff like that. I was like, you know what? Yeah, this is gonna be
Right.
chill ass.
About that.
Plus I'm just gonna be busy as hell this week because after all the shit I've been doing those past 2 3 weeks, I'm just like, yeah, let me slow down a bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I do something on the weekend, it might be like just a random chat. We can just like talk bullshit Q&A. That is
Okay.
if I'm up to it. Keyword if I'm up to it.
We talk shit anyway, so
Right. I've been watching Keenan and Kel a lot lately and stuff like that too, man. I was thinking about talking about that 2024.
no doubt. What you talking about? Good Burger?
No, no, no. The show Keenan and Kel.
Oh, I never watched it.
Really?
Nah. I was already, what was that, Nickelodeon? I don't watch Nickelodeon
Yeah.
shit. Nah, I got like younger cousins that watch that stuff. I wasn't into that.
You know the
I
irony.
know I know
I
about them
wasn't
and
into.
shit. You know what I mean? Because Kel is on he's on SNL. I watch SNL, but I didn't watch their show.
Yeah, I never cared for Good Burger like that. To be real with you,
Right. Yeah, I never watched it. I knew they were popular in the what was that, like the late '90s that came out. Good Burger.
yeah, yeah,
And then they had the first movie, and then the second movie dropped recently.
yep. I already heard the second movie got like a couple bad reviews.
Oh, did it? They have like a
Like the movie,
shitload of cameos in that.
yeah, just like the first one.
You know. Nah, I never watched them. I wasn't. I'm an '80s Nickelodeon. I was watching '80s Nickelodeon. I didn't watch like only thing I watched in the '90s was Ren and Stimpy.
Classic show.
You know what I mean? And I watched what's the other show? Was it Doug? I think Doug came out in the '90s too.
Yeah, you told me about Doug. Yep.
Yeah, but I didn't watch nothing else on there.
About to start this in about 5 more minutes. Ooh, does that make me crazy? Possibly. My day was pretty chill, Q. I just had to work and I did deliveries. I was going to go to the bar before I came here, but they were trying to be all some bougie shit talking about, well, tonight it's an upcharge because it's a party. I'm like, well, motherfuckers, it's karaoke. I ain't gonna try and pay no full fucking karaoke and shit. I can kiss my ass.
Uh,
Yeah, man. That's really the only reason why I literally went out and shit like that was just to go to the bar and chill and stuff like that. But no,
right.
niggas want to be on some bougie shit. Talk about no, you have to pay $10, which itself is not expensive. I'm just like, bitch. There was barely anybody in that fucking place. I was like, fuck y'all.
Fuck
I
y'all.
just I just came for some drinks and some wings. Honestly, fuck out of here.
Fuck y'all. Right.
I was gonna go tomorrow, but I'm actually gonna go to DC tomorrow for a bit.
DC. What's in
Yeah,
DC?
me and my friends taking a day trip.
You gonna become president out there?
Fuck president.
Cause you know we need another one.
You said what?
So we need another one. Motherfuckers
Oh yeah.
too obsessed with helping everybody else's country and shit.
Fuck Israel. Nick. Alright, they're not a lot of Gnarls Barkley fans, okay?
Cause they're not real fans. They fake. Niggas only show up when we talk about gangster and shit. Nah, we can't talk about gangster every day.
I have a feeling more people want to show up and shit, but I'm trying to share some blogs and everything like that too. Alright. Well, I'm ready to start whenever you are. You hear me? Gosh.
Huh?
I'm ready to start whenever you are.
Let's go.
Alright.
Let's go.
What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing? This your boy Reg in the building. I got my homeboy Try with me. And you know what we usually do before we start, we're gonna do our on this day in hip hop. Found a good one today. On this day in hip hop in 2001, Ludacris came out with his second album. Well, his third overall album, but I call it his second album, Word of Mouth. This album came
Nice.
out November 27th, 2001 on Disturbing the Peace and Def Jam South. We actually did a dope reviews on pretty much all of Ludacris's albums I think it was like last year. You know what I'm saying? This album to me is definitely my third favorite album from Ludacris. You know what I'm saying? This album was known for singles like Saturday, Area Codes, Move Bitch. It also has songs like Go to Sleep, Stop Lying, Freaky Things. You know what I'm saying? This came out like 1 year after Back for the first time, which I call that album a classic album. I don't give a damn what nobody say. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That
It is a
album to
classic.
me, it's a
Yeah,
classic. Because
definitely.
there's this recent online debate talking about, oh, Ludacris ain't got no classic albums
What?
and stuff
Oh,
like
but
that too.
Big Sean do though, right? Big Sean got all the
Right,
classics. Fuck
right,
out of here. They bugging.
right. But Drake got classics, right? Okay,
Right.
yeah.
That
Mind you,
part.
I can count like four classic albums from Ludacris right now, in my personal opinion.
Yeah. His first
Three,
four to me. His first four are his best ones.
yeah. I would also honestly Release Therapy and Theater of the Mind. Those are not classics to me,
Right.
but they're very good albums.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Battle of the Sexes and Ludaversal.
Yeah.
I didn't really care for them like that, but again, his discography is stellar as fuck, and that's not even counting the Disturbing the Peace compilations and stuff like that too. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Probably.
Just a little disclaimer. I broke my desk lamps. That's why I got my main light right here. So if you see me like
Uh-huh.
trying to adjust the light, I'm trying to like get the right light for this
It
area. So
looks
I'm not.
better like that though. It looks better like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. That's what I'm trying to like not to move around and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
But yeah. But back to this album. This is a very dope album, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this one was really like his more. It broke him out a bit more, if
Yeah.
that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because we have songs like Area Codes, Move Bitch that was on VH1, MTV, and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? This is actually his best-selling album to date. It was nominated for Best Rap Album in the 45th Grammy Awards, but it lost to the Eminem Show, which, again, I'm not gonna lie, I love that. I love that album too.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like Grammys got it right this time. Um,
Nice.
other other nominees were Mystical's Tarantula, which I did not care for that album, to be real with you. That was when he was on Jive Records and he was working a lot with the Neptunes. Um, Nellyville, which that's a pretty decent album. It's not touching country grammar in my personal opinion. And P. Pablo Diary of a Sinner, which I heard a bits and pieces of that album. I'm gonna keep it a bit with you. I'm not like the biggest P. Pablo fan. I respect his music hustle, but I've not really listened to a lot of his stuff to call myself a fan, though. You know what I'm saying? But
He garbage.
I
I
definitely
never
feel
like.
like you said
I
what?
never like. I never liked them.
Oh, man. Mm. I know people gonna be like, "Well, he's from North Carolina, bitch. How could you like?" I said I never said I didn't like him. I just not listen to a lot of his shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So but back to this album, you must have in your collection if you're a Ludacris fan. We did a very dope review on this album as well too, so y'all go check that shit out.
Yeah.
All right, and the album that we where'd I throw that shit away? Oh, there it is. The album that we are going to talk about tonight, we're going to talk about Gnarls Barkley with their first album, Sent Elsewhere. This album came out on April 24th, 2006 on Downtown, which was under Atlantic, which was under Warner Brothers and stuff like that too, you know what I'm saying? Gnarls Barkley consists of members CeeLo and Danger Mouse. It came out with three singles, Crazy, Smiley Faces, and Who Cares, which Gone Daddy Gone was like a B-side to that. Um, no guest appearances on this album, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So you guys should know we talked about Goody Mob Soul Food. Did we? I think we did a review on the Black Thought Danger myself. Did we?
Yeah, I think we did cheat codes. I think we did
Cheek,
that.
I think we did a review on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you guys should definitely you guys should definitely know who they are. You know what I'm saying? But do you have any stories about how you got into Gnarls Barkley?
Uh, I got into well, CeeLo from Goody Mob and Dungeon Family, and seeing them on tour, and Soul Food is a classic album. Love that album.
Yes.
Um, Danger Mouse. I'm trying to remember when I got it. Danger Mouse has been years since I first started listening. Um, I don't remember when I listened to Danger Mouse. I remember when Jay came out with the Black album and Danger Mouse came out with the Gray album,
Yeah.
and that was like a heavy bootleg album. Everybody was trying to get their hands on that, and he meshed like the Beatles with the Black album, and that was a great mesh album, and hearing the stuff he's done over the years with CeeLo and with Black Thought and other artists. He's definitely underrated, and this was like a pairing we didn't expect. I didn't expect to ever hear like CeeLo do a collab album with Danger Mouse, and this is like early when collab albums like wasn't even a thing. Like it's normal to have a collab album with somebody, but back then it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And it was just different for him. Like I think he was tapping into his alternative bag and pop bag, and they work well. When Crazy came out, that song was everywhere. Like I got tired of hearing that song because it was everywhere. The video was everywhere. It was on radio. You know what I mean? And that just took off, and that just put him in a different bracket. You know what I'm saying? And hearing other songs from it. I heard he had a Sing Elsewhere mixtape with Green Lantern that came out back in the day, and I heard that. That was dope. And he had a on the second album on Our Couple is the one I got. This is Our Couple, the second Gnarls Barkley album. And on Odd Couple, they have a song called Going On, and Going On that was on the NBA 2K9 and 2K16 game soundtrack. I remember like I love playing my game, so like when I was always playing that song would always come on, and it stuck in my head, and then I realized it was from this album. You know what I'm saying? But they just did a lot, and then CeeLo, the Gnarls Barkley albums. He did his own solo albums. Lady Killer is a classic. That's my favorite one. He had one before in Arista, like I think it was like
Yeah,
2000 came out. Imperfections of CeeLo. That
I
has some.
haven't heard them.
Yeah, that was early. He had Timberland. I think Timberland did a single. Actually have I have the stickers for that album, like the promo stickers. That was on Arista, and Timberland had did I think he did the first single. I want to say, or the second single, but um that was like his first solo album before he got with Danger Mouse, and then years later he had Lady Killer, and he had another album that came out too. I forgot the name of that joint, but yeah, he just been on a different. He took his music on a different level. Like and we knew that he had talent, back from the first Outkast album, and you hear him on Get Up and Get Out, and you know his verse was dope, and then he could sing as well, and I think people knew even back then that he was gonna be special. So then he's done TV stuff. I think he did the voice and all. He was like one of the judges on the voice and all that, and
Yeah,
you know we still waiting for his new album. I hope he drops a new album soon, and I think it was just a dope pairing just to have like collaborate with a different producer like Danger Mouse, and they gave us some great music.
yeah, man. Definitely a very dope story, man.
Yeah,
Um, to me, I'm not gonna hold you. VH1 play the crazy video and stuff like that,
right.
and I was like, "What the fuck was that?" The video, which I'm, you know what? I'm gonna say my thoughts on that when we talk about crazy. I'm gonna say my thoughts on that. I don't want to. If I talk about that song, then I'm gonna give my whole opinion on that. So I'm gonna say my thoughts on that. But
Okay.
yeah, this actually was my introduction to CeeLo. To keep real with you, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? Um, cause I remember this song came out when I was like in fourth grade and
Oh
everything
wow.
like that. You know what I'm saying? So I was really getting into music at this time, and this is before I knew about Goody Mob and the whole Dungeon Family and everything like that. Cause I was like, who the fuck is this nigga and shit like that, you know? But then like when I saw the Get Up, Get Out and Get Something from
Mhm.
Outkast from the Sun playlist of Cadillac Music, which I feel like that's a very dope album. It's a classic album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, so that's CeeLo and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
yeah, this shit right here was pretty good. Um, overall, okay, let's talk about them. So pretty much when it comes to Gnarls Barkley, like I mentioned before, they consist of members CeeLo and Danger Mouse. They actually got together when CeeLo Green actually performed at the University of Georgia, and Danger Mouse won a contest for DJ. And
Right.
they pretty much got to know one another and everything like that too. And, they started collaborating on each other's songs. And like by this time, CeeLo, he pretty much was this one left Goody Mob
Yeah.
at that time too. You know what I'm saying? And he pretty much had already dropped his first album, The CeeLo Green and His Perfect Imperfections. I'm gonna be real with you, I never heard that album or the second Arista album, CeeLo Green is the Soul Machine. I never heard those albums. I've heard good things. I've heard more good things about the second one than the first one. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And because he was on Arista Records. Crypt Keeper Clive. Y'all should know his whole deal and stuff like that too. And Danger Mouse, he was pretty much like a producer at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like you mentioned before, he did the whole Gray album, which was pretty much the Beatles remix with Jay Z's the Black album, like the mashup album and stuff like that too.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So um, that was pretty great. And yeah, man, like they collaborated on a few songs with one another and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Their first collaboration was the song "What You Sitting On." You know what I'm saying? And then they appeared on Danger Doom's album "The Mouse and the Mask" for the song "Benzie Box."
Yeah.
And pretty much when they were working on this album and everything like that too. excuse me, they were working on this album. They took their precious time with this one. They're definitely influenced by like a lot of rock and pop with this one and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much when it comes down to it, they pretty much created a masterpiece. And this is what the album came out with right here. Um, so yeah, pretty much Gnarls Barkley is like a concept album and everything like that too. And the Gnarls Barkley character is like supposed to be like this music dude and everything like that too, who's
Yeah,
pretty much he taught the band Kraftwerk, English and stuff like that to set up a meeting with the Wu Tang and stuck his art movement. Like I said, it's a concept album, so you guys should know your deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Um, this is what the CD looks like. You know what I'm saying? Pretty cool CD. All right. So overall, this album has 14 tracks. I got the OG copy because when they re-released this album on deluxe edition, they added like a DVD, they added all the music videos, live performances, and so on and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the first song we're going to talk about today is "Go Go Gadget Gospel." Um, this one right here was a pretty cool track. It's based on the title. Is definitely what you would expect and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? A little go-go influence kind of beat and everything. I love this track. Nice way to kick off the album.
yeah. Definitely love the beat for this. The horns, the bass line, the pianos. You got CeeLo's vocals, and this was definitely a good intro without it being called the intro. And I liked it.
Yeah, I definitely loved it indeed. Um, Track number two, Crazy. Oh my God, where do I even begin with this song? You know what I'm saying? This one, when this song came out, it was everywhere.
Yep.
I tell you, I keep that it was literally everywhere. I might, it might be the French conventional pick, but this is actually my favorite song off this album. To be real with you,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? I don't know it's a single, but you know what?
Mhm.
This song kind of grew on me in recent years and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much, when it comes to this song, Crazy, what I got from this is that's like how one questions, their own sanity and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much, very distinctive and had like a very haunting melody towards it. You know what I'm saying? I love the line when CeeLo says, hold on, okay, pop up move. Give me 1 second. Okay. And I hope that you're having the time of your life, but think twice. That's my only advice. Come on now. Who do you think you are? Ha ha ha. Bless your soul. You really think you're in control? Yeah, yeah. Because that line is so true because he's like, motherfuckers try to do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Not taking
Right.
motherfuckers by thinking that they know everything, man. Look, end up laying flat on their face. Like, look what happened to that Ti son King and stuff like that too. Look what happened to him. Um, and then the music video too was so great. But then there were actually, believe it or not, there was actually two music videos to the song and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But the best known one, it has like the
The faces.
like the faces, like when you're in
Yeah.
the psychiatrist, like what does the picture remind you of and
Right.
everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, this song actually won like a couple of awards too. It won the Grammy Award for Best Urban Alternative Performance in 2007. You know what I'm saying? Where it was nominated alongside with Prince's 3121, Outkast's Idlewild Blue,
Yeah.
Sergio Mendes, Kabadu Will I Am That Heat, and Sergio Mendes and Black Eyed Peas Mas Que Nada. I mean, no brainer. No brainer on that one and shit. The song was also nominated for Record of the Year, but it lost to the Dixie Chicks Not Ready to Make Nice. You know what I'm saying? It also was I think it was also nominated for 3 VMAs for Best Group Video, Best Direction, and Best Editing. It
Yeah.
won Best Direction and Best Editing. But when it comes to the best group video, it actually um it actually lost to the All American Rejects with Move Along and whatnot too. You know what I'm saying? And they were also nominated with Red Hot Chili Pepper, Danny California too, which I don't understand how they picked up American Rejects over them. But
Crazy.
right? And I don't. Yeah, man. And I didn't really care for that Red Hot Chili Pepper song like that, but that video was pretty ill as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
I love the
But
album.
yeah, Stadium Arcadian was a great album. It was
Yeah,
great album. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Crazy, my favorite track on this album.
yeah. Crazy was dope. The whole beat and the orchestra, the bass line. CeeLo killed it vocally. It was real soulful too, and I loved it.
Yeah, I definitely loved it as well too. All right, track number 3, Sent Elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? What did I say about this track right here? What did I say about this track? Yeah, this one was again a pretty decent track right here.
Yeah.
A title track and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like it was pretty decent.
And this was a good beat. I like the drums for this. The bass line was hard. You know,
Yeah, definitely. I love the bass line to that one too.
yep.
All right, then we're gonna have what's the track? Gone Daddy Gone. Yeah, this song is another favorite of mine, in my opinion, and everything like that too. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I love the melody and the beat to it. It definitely has a very distinctive beat. It's actually a cover of the Violent Feminist 1982 song of the same name. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
never heard the original cover, but yeah, this one was very, very, very dope.
Yeah, this was good. Has like an alternative rock sound. Nice beat. Had like a quirky melody. I enjoy. CeeLo's vocals sounded good on it.
Yeah, definitely. All right, track number 5, Smiley Faces. You know what I'm saying? Smiley Faces was a pretty cool song and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely another favorite. I love the beat to it. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? It has like a very 1960s Sly and the Family Stone kind of feel to it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So yeah, I love when CeeLo was like, what went wrong, what went right, what went wrong. Was it a story or was it a song? Was it overnight or did it take you long? Was knowing your weakness what made you strong and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this was pretty cool song.
This was good. Really liked the '60s sound for it. The beat, the background vocals. It had like a Motown '60s sound to it. Definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah, it definitely had a Motown 60 sound to it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Next song we got is the Boogie Monster. That's the next song. You know, yeah, this was another pretty cool song right here. Excuse me. This is another pretty cool song right here. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. It just comes to the theme of like paranoia and everything like that, and how like you have your demons coming at you like left and right. You know what I'm saying? And just trying to raise your raise your confidence and shit too. So yeah, this was a pretty cool track.
This reminded me of like reminded me of Andre when Andre did Dracula.
Right.
It was like the melody was creepy. The beat. You got CeeLo singing about a monster in his closet, and I got a monster in my closet. Someone underneath my bed. The wind's knocking at my window. I'd kill it, but it's already dead. Like it had like a horrorcore vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? And the beat was fire. I loved it.
Yeah, definitely was a fire beat. All right. Next song we got is Feng Shui. Feng Shui, or I'm probably fucking it up. You know, again, another fucking chill ass song. and everything like that too. I love the melody towards it. What people don't know is like Feng Shui was actually a spiritual practice that was used by the Chinese people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I thought that was pretty interesting the way how they named it and everything. So yeah, this was pretty solid.
Yeah, the title, I didn't know what the hell it meant. I thought it was like another like hidden character in Mortal Kombat or something, you know. But the beat was
Right.
fire, like the bass line. It was a short track, you know. But CeeLo did his thing.
Yeah, he definitely did his thing. He definitely did his thing on this one. All right. Next song was called Just a Thought. All right, what did I write for this song right here? Yeah, this is another decent song right here too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is pretty decent.
This song I heard on the mixtape with Green Lantern, and the beat was fire. I love the drums on it, the drum programming, the crashing cymbals. It made the sound really chaotic. The bass line, the guitars on it. You got CeeLo saying, "I prefer peace. Wouldn't have to have one worthy possession. But essentially, I'm an animal. So just what do I do with all the aggression?" And yeah, like, and he's talking about suicide on here as well. And it was a dark track, but it was like chaotic at the same time. And I definitely one of my favorites on the album.
Yeah, definitely a favorite of mine as well too. All right. After that song we got is Transformer. My least favorite song on this album, to be real with you. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? Again, I thought that it was like a lot going on in that beat. It didn't really sound like it fit the album, to keep it real with you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Yeah. This one right here I didn't really care for.
It had a dubstep sound. You know, I like the beat for it. You know, it had like some quirky sounds going on it, some quirky melodies, and you had like different chops of CeeLo's voice on the track, and I thought it was dope.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. All right. Next song we got. Excuse me. Next song we got is "Who Cares." You know what I'm saying? That sample that they used for that track, though, I definitely love that sample. It was a Keith Mansfield sample. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can check that shit out. But yeah, this one right here is pretty solid song. I kind of like this a bit more than the previous song. But yeah, this was pretty solid.
This was dope. I love the beat for this, the bass line. He's CeeLo saying basically, I'm complicated. I have a hard time taking the easy way. I wouldn't call it schizophrenia, but I'd be high at least 2 times a day. This was definitely a dope song for me.
Yeah, very dope song indeed. All right. Next song we got is Online. That's the next song we got. Yeah, this one right here was another. This one right here was another solid track right here. I didn't really write too much on this track, but yeah, it's pretty solid.
This was dope. A short track, nice beat, nice bass line.
Right. Yeah, very short track and shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, Track number 13, we got Storm Coming. This is another pretty cool track right here. You know what I'm saying?
No, we skipped
Yeah.
Necromancer.
Oh, we said what?
Necromancer.
Oh, damn, my fault, bro, my fault.
Yeah.
Um, Necromancer, that's the next song. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that one was pretty hot too. That was another very great track right there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I love the line when pretty much he said, "Sweet nothings for the numb. You feel where I'm coming from. Have no fear. Everything is fine. My girl parties all the time." So with that line, he's talking about how his girl is pretty much utilizing the party atmosphere to like to get away for a bit, get away from problems and everything like that too. So yeah, this was a pretty
Hmm.
solid song.
Yeah, it was good. I liked the beat, the background vocals. It had like a reggae type of bass line to it. The synthesizers, the guitars. Really good track.
Yeah, very good track indeed. All right, now we are at Storm Coming. That's the next track. You know what I'm saying? Um, Storm Coming was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? It was a pretty cool track. You know, I don't really have anything bad to say about it.
Yeah, it was dope. Had nice guitar strings on it, nice beat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. And the last track is The Last Time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this was another great track right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just another great track. Nice way to end off the album.
Definitely dope. CeeLo saying all work and no play. That's the way it is, ain't it? There's a rhythm inside of you, and you must get reacquainted. And it's more like a uplifting. It was more uplifting, and it's a dance track, and like I love the beat, and I thought it was a good way to end the album.
Yeah, I thought it was a good way to end the album off too. All right. So overall, this is a very great album in my opinion. You know, dare I say, I call this album a classic because like a lot of these people, what these people are doing now and everything like that. You know, trying to stretch the boundaries. Like these niggas was doing this as far back as 2006 and everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of crazy too because it's like when I re-listened to this album, it gave me a lot of Mad Villainy vibes and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? And because you know this Villainy came out Mad Villainy came out actually 2 years before this one,
Right.
2 years before this one and everything like that too. So a lot of underground cats was like utilizing that Mad Villain style and everything like that too. Especially a lot of cats in the underground. Damn, can this shit move? A lot of shit in the underground and stuff like that too. So I forgot how short some of these songs were. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm kind of grateful because there's sometimes it's cool to have like a short song, but at the same time, it's
Right.
just like you got to be careful because like the song might be short, but it can either be good or it can either be bad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give this album a 4.5 out of 5.
Yeah, this was a great album. Love the production. Um, it has a different sound to it. It's not hip hop. It's not R&B. It's a mixture of different sounds, and I think CeeLo was definitely experimenting with his sounds back then, and Crazy was a big hit. You had Smiley Faces, the Boogie Monster, um, Just the Thought, my favorite one. So I'm definitely give it 4.5. I think it's his best album with Danger Mouse. You know,
Yes. All right.
Eric was
So
good.
that's what up, Eric? Alrighty. So I'm gonna be real with you. I'm actually gonna end off this video off right here because I gotta handle some business right quick. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I'm trying to watch my StreamYard minutes for this week. But yeah, shout out to Cavase. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cavase, even though he could not make it. You know what I'm saying? He pretty much gonna show us some love and everything like that too. He's over here mixing out some videos, editing some stuff. So shout out to him. So tomorrow we're gonna do Belleville DeVoe's Hootie Mac album. You know what I'm
Mm, right.
saying? Yeah, we're gonna do that one.
Mm,
Let's see if my opinion changes on this album. Yo, if you guys remember when we did the new edition breakdown, I was not really too nice. I love the song "Something in Your Eyes Told Me." I love that song.
mm, uh-huh.
But you know what's crazy though?
Right.
Remember that episode of Fresh Prince of Bel Air when they
Uh-huh.
were on that? They had that song called "Gangsta."
Yeah, it's not on it.
Yeah, that was supposed to. It was
Yeah.
supposed to, but the
Yep.
label they had a lot of label issues. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not
Yeah.
going to reveal too much, but they had a lot of label issues at that time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm just going to be real with you. I'm going to be real with you because
Mm,
there's like a people who like to say, well, a lot of the new edition the sophomore solo albums flopped. Where so I'm looking at myself like, so don't be cruel flopped because y'all forget that's Bobby's second album. That wasn't his first album. That's
mm,
his second album. And if you're
yep.
going to talk about Johnny Gill, that 1990 album, if I'm not mistaken, that's actually his fourth album. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Because um, people forget he did shit back in the 80s with Stacey Lattisaw, but let me double check on that.
Yeah.
Because you did mention you want to talk about that record, which I don't mind.
Mm.
I don't mind talking about that record. I'll let you know when, probably sometime this month. Not even gonna
Which one?
hold
You
you.
trying to get one?
Yeah, the 1991.
Yeah.
Oh, that's his third album.
That's third album.
Yeah,
Yeah. See?
yeah, that's his. See, so I hate when niggas be all like, "Oh, well, New Edition had a curse. A lot of the second albums were not really as good." I was like, "Well, Don't Be Cool was Bobby's second album. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Even the Bobby album, even though that wasn't as big as Don't Be Cool, it still was a commercial success in its own right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think it went like
Right.
3 times platinum, if I'm not mistaken. It went 2 or 3 times platinum. You know, but yeah, I'll definitely talk more about that. You know what I'm saying? Still need to finish up the New Edition discography, reviews and stuff like that too. So yeah, can't wait to talk about Hootie Mac tomorrow.
Right.
Also too, that's gonna be tomorrow at midnight. Eric, yeah, you can definitely stop by for that one. Also too, if like I said, this is gonna be like a chill week because I'm trying to catch up on like a lot of other stuff I'm trying to work on. So if I'm up to it, I might do a late night stream on Friday, just talking shit. If not, then I'm just gonna be like sitting for that for next week. But I'm trying to catch up on some sleep this week because I've been tired like a motherfucker.
You want
You know what I'm saying?
you want to catch up on some sleep? Just throw on the Busta album. I'll put you right to sleep.
Well, I was thinking more of like the Andre album and stuff like that too. But like, no, but not saying that album is bad.
Mm.
Just saying because like the whole feel of the album's like a more chill feel and stuff like that too. So,
Right.
which I know I still have to give my thoughts on the album. Like I said, I have to catch up on a lot of video and content and stuff like that too because I've been all over the place these past couple of weeks, been lazy and everything like that. People wanted me to do their fucking homework for them and shit like that too. So it's just like, I have to get some me time and like I have to get some me time and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But without further ado, anything you want to talk about? You want to shout out and everything?
No, not really.
Yeah.
Nope. 80s and 90s. Follow us. 80s and 90s. New episode coming on Friday. Um, I got invited to be on this hip hop game show. The shit is in Jersey. I don't know if I'm going.
Hip
Um,
hop game show.
yeah, that shit is a troop from where I'm at to Jersey. So I don't know if I'm going to that. There's other shit that's happening. Just I'll announce it later.
All right, no doubt about it. All right, well, hopefully you guys have a very good night. I will see y'all tomorrow. Eric, you be safe. Try appreciate this as usual, and y'all be safe. Peace.
All right, peace.